You tell your mum you're going to Amsterdam?
I told my mum?
Yeah.
No. She told me off last time I went and didn't even do anything. I played Warhammer.
Well, might as well have to change that then.
Yeah. So Mum, I'm going to Amsterdam. I apologise in advance.
Amsterdam. Mikey is coming. We apologise.
Yeah, sorry to Amsterdam as well, you know. Welcome to Hellstormwargaming, welcome back to this brand new fresh battle report. I'm joined by a fantastic lovely guest.
Yeah.
This is Dick.
All the way over from the Netherlands?
You are from the Netherlands, yeah. So Dick's over with his Necrons, which looks super cool. They're like old, rusty, loads of OSL, which look amazing. But you're also from the Alliance Open team.
Yeah. So the Alliance Open team is basically a tournament organising group from the Netherlands. We just did our first international tournament in Germany.
Amazing.
It's actually the first international tournament ever
Yeah.
in ITC history, because nobody has ever organised a tournament in another country. But it was great, and now we're gearing up for the Alliance Open in November.
The big GT.
Yeah, which the entire Hellstorm team is coming to attend.
Yeah, pretty much all of us.
Yeah.
So we went last year, me and Elliot went
Yep.
last year, which I had a really great time. That was the time that I almost came second. Thanks to CJ, the squad markings.
That's a good shout out, perhaps, because we as a team, we feel really strongly about army lists and painting quality for our events. So we have very strict rules. So if you're planning to attend the event, please read the rules back.
Read the rules back. Don't do
because
what I
it
did.
might cost you second place.
Yeah, it was quite funny because like I basically painted a new army for that event because it was Unari at the time. It's just silly. I was like, I'm gonna paint it and it'll be fine. It'll look cool. And then I was like, oh, it needs squad markings. I was like, oh, I don't need that. And he's like, you need to do this. And I was like, oh, I don't care about that. And then I ended up.
I told him.
I went 4 in a draw and ended up coming 5th, but which cost me 2nd place.
Oh my dude, you just got pranked. Bet you didn't see that one coming up.
So, and such a big event as well. It's like, what, 120 players, the main GT?
150 players. People from all over Europe will attend. And I'm pretty sure that there's not going to be an event with that high quality of terrain. Although, perhaps maybe Hellstorm 4.
So we're going to be playing like a 2,000 point ITC game, because it's what Amsterdam are using, it's also what our events run. We're going to be using game mats, well, they don't call it, but it's essentially like an ITC standardised terrain
Basically,
set, which you might have seen on Hellstorm Premium, because it's the same terrain we used against Dan, where I played Blood Ravens versus Dan, which was in his Alpha League, which was really fun, really good game. And that voice broke. but also if you haven't seen already, then Hellstorm 5 is also on sale, as well as the Hellstorm ITC team event, which is the first one in the UK and I believe Europe, maybe, as an ITC format.
Maybe. I have no idea. When is it held again?
In May.
May.
Are you holding yours in April?
I think so. I think it's before yours.
Damn. So close.
At the time of filming, our team event, which is also an IT event, as we said, has sold out, but we are probably going to add a few more team tickets. So I kind of hope that when this airs, it will be sold out again. But perhaps you're lucky and be able to get another spot.
Exactly. So if you want to see some awesome events, we've got ours in the UK, you've got yours in the Netherlands, so there's no excuses if you're from this side of the world.
Exactly.
So without further ado, without plugging more events, shall we go and have a good game? It's going to be Ultramarines, well, Blood Ravens as Ultramarines. Yeah. Versus Necrons.
Where's Red Booty?
Nah, he's rubbish now, isn't he? Don't need him.
Oh, fish.
So let's go look at the lists.
Cool.
So guys, first of all, we'll go through the Blood Raven. Oh, sorry. So guys, we'll go through the Blood Ravens. So today I'm using them as actual Blood Ravens. So I do have Gabriel Angelos.
Cool.
But they are going to be a successor chapter, so they're going to be taking the Inheritors of the Primarch and using Ultramarines, and then using the Ultramarine supplement. So
they're basically Ultramarines.
So they're basically Ultramarines, but I'll get my own character.
Yeah.
So it does mean I can't take any of the relics without paying the CP. any of the specific relics of McCrag, but none of them are that great. So there's the one that denies powers, the Shield not the Shield Eternal, the Santic Halo, which
very useful against me.
Which is
I have a Warlord trait that lets me deny 1 psychic power. It's going to be amazing.
Wicked, yeah, fantastic. That's exactly what we need.
Yep.
So I have a battalion, a spearhead, and a vanguard. So I have 10 CP, but then I spend one before the game starts for a special issue war gear. So in the first battalion, I have a captain. It's Captain Hellstorm.
Is he?
He's got a beard. Definitely me. He's had a bit of an upgrade since you probably last saw him. So he used to have a thunder hammer, but now he has a chainsword. So he has a chainsword, a jump pack, and a storm shield. But then the chainsword is actually the Teeth of Terror.
It's truly a different world when you can say that a chainsword is an upgrade to a thunder hammer.
Exactly. It's so expensive now.
Still too good.
Yeah, exactly. So he has like 8 attacks now with his on the charge, which is really good. Strength 5.
It's damage 2, isn't it?
Damage 2, -2. It's really, really good. And then I have Lieutenant Hellstorm, so it's like a saga edition of me. There's like both of me at the same time. He used to have the Teeth of Terror, and now he's just got a chainsword. But my lieutenant has the special issue war gear, so he has the Seal of Oath. So that is essentially, if you play guard, it's like old grudges. So you choose a unit in your opponent's army, and then everyone within 6 inches of the bearer rerolls hits and wounds against that particular unit.
Do you want to tell which unit you're going to pick, or we're going to do that during deployment?
Maybe during deployment, but I'm pretty much thinking either a flyer or the destroyers. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided.
Yeah,
it's been one of those two. So then in troops, I have 3 units of troops. I have 1 unit of scouts, just with bolters, and then I have 2 units of intercessors, both with a power fist on the sergeant.
Cool.
Because I like them and they look cool.
They look cool. Yeah.
And then I think that's it for the battalion. So then I have a let's do the spearhead. That's the funky one. Sure. I have Gabriel Angelos, who's not the warlord, but he's a chapter master, so it lets me reroll all hits because his warlord trait is rubbish.
It gives you some CP.
Yeah. His warlord trait is obsec on himself, basically. And you ignore morale as well while within 6.
That's decent. That's what my warlord trait does.
Yeah, but I have units of 5 that reroll morale. Leadership 9.
Yeah.
So you just don't need it. No. So Gabriel Angelos, and then in the spearhead I've got the Centurion Devastator squad. With all bolters, heavy bolters and hurricane bolters. I have a Thunderfire cannon because they're really good. Well, it's a Thunderfire cannon because it's actually a rapier carrier with a Tech Marine stuff behind it, but it's essentially the same.
You do know that none of the tremor shells work on me, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's because I've just wrote a good list. What I think is a good list, and I think a Thunderfire you'd never leave a home without one now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for like just shooting over walls and chipping away.
If I could take one, I'd take 3.
Yeah, exactly. But then I have some juicy repulsor executioners with heavy laser destroyers, because they are by far the best unit about right now.
How many guns do they have?
They have 3 on the front, 2 on the sides of the turret, 2 on the back of the turret, and 1 tail gun. So the heavy stubbers.
Cool.
So a couple, and lots of DACA. It's they've got the 4 shots if they move half. As Ultramarines, when they're in the tactical doctrine, if they can move full and still shoot the main cannon twice, which is really good because they can't stand it still.
What's the range in a cannon?
72 inches.
Oh shit. Bye flyers.
Bye flyers. Yeah. So 2 repulsor executioners, both kitted out the same, and then I have the Vanguard. The elite one, so I have a Tech Marine with a Power Axe, called Power Axe and a Servo Arm, and then I have an Aggressor Squad unit of 4, all with the bolters. I have a Dreadnought using index options, so he's got 2 twin auto cannons, and then I have an Invicta Tactical Warsuit, which is, I'm going to call a Dreadnought, but it's not a Dreadnought.
No. But that's pretty good.
But he has the Incendium cannon, the big flamer, which is really cool.
It is cool, yeah. What's the damage on the flamer?
Just 1 with 2d6 shots.
Oh, bad.
And then he has his fist, which is 3 damage. No minus, it's strength 14.
Yep. Looking forward to this.
So yeah, that's the list. That's everything. So it's going to be 1990.
See some Centurions?
Yeah, I went through those.
Aggressors?
Yeah, with Centurions and Aggressors.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done those.
Okay. Didn't hear that.
So Centurions with all the bolters in the spearhead.
Cool.
So yeah, so there's lots of multi-wound dudes that are really tough to kill, and then there's like the 2 tanks that you kind of want to kill, but if you don't kill them, then all the bolters get you.
Yep.
So multiple threats.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
so yeah, that's the list. I said it's 9 CP before we start. So shall we have a look at the Necrons?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's go look at the Necrons.
Cool.
This is where you go. So guys, the Necrons.
I mean, can't take your place now, can I?
You can try. It won't work.
Don't really feel like it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't need it.
You don't need
I'm
it.
my own guy.
Fair
Okay.
enough. That's fair.
So, you lovely people, I'm playing the Necrons today.
Yes.
I've been playing Necrons for like 2 years competitively.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much done everything there is, except Vault Spam, which was a thing early on when the Codex just released.
Yeah, just 3 big Tesseract vaults just flying around.
Yeah. Whilst they look awesome, it was kind of a weird army, so never really wanted to play it.
Yeah.
So instead, I've opted to go for another weird army.
And it looks awesome.
Yeah,
Very,
thank you.
very thematic. And,
It is.
I
It
love
is
the
right.
paint job.
Yeah, it's it kind of has a rusty scheme, and it takes a lot longer than you think to get it to look this way.
It's impressive when you look at it and you think that does look like metal. It does look like the rusty, and then you pick it up and it's plastic. It's like
Yeah, yeah.
I just left it outside for a few weeks in the rain.
I mean, maybe that's why it took so long.
Maybe.
I just spray it silver and then
I just wait
chuck
for
it out.
Wait for the environment to do the rest.
Yeah. So basically, what I have taken is a spin on the traditional Necron list. So traditional Necron list is basically 3 flyers and 3 Doomsday Arcs.
Okay.
And I brought those. The flyers are particularly good because as Necrons we have a stratagem which lets me pick a point on the battlefield, and every unit in that area of effect basically takes 3 D3 mortal wounds on a 4-up.
Very, very good stratagem.
Very good.
A throwback is Vengeance for Jane is the stratagem.
Yeah,
Throwback
it is.
for a podcast from over a year ago.
And it's amazing. It basically lets me snipe out characters because it's an area of effect. I can hit stuff I cannot usually see. Just gives me a lot of play.
Yeah, and mortal wounds are always great.
Yeah,
Straight through saves.
mortal
and
wounds are the
stuff.
best. It is very powerful, and when I get it off, it's game winning. But the main thing is that you really have to take it into account during your deployment.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have first turn and you are not able to shoot one of the flyers, then I can use it, and it just messes up with people's minds.
Yeah.
Which is the main reason I take it.
Sure.
I think I used the stratagem twice over the entire tournament. So
You used it against me in our practice game, didn't you, on Friday night?
I didn't really do that much.
Didn't do much.
No.
So
That's one of the reasons.
Yeah.
it looks very scary, and when it gets off, it's amazing. But sometimes it just does nothing.
Yeah, because you've got to roll for it to activate, right, on every unit. So.
Yeah, exactly. I played one amazing game this weekend though. I killed an ethereal Shadow Sun, 2 units of drones, a Fireblade, and did some wounds on a Riptide.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ben.
Still lost the game. But it was a very, very tight game. Very cool.
Wicked.
Okay, so Airwing with 3 Doomsides. I've got a heavy support detachment.
Spearhead.
Never know what it's called. It's led by a Cryptek, which is the Warlord. It has the Warlord trait Immortal Pride, which means my stuff is immune to morale. And it can let me deny 1 psychic power, but it's not going to do anything now.
Sure.
It has 3 Doomsday Arcs. Doomsday Arcs are pretty good, but
Yeah,
swingy.
Yeah.
They have Quantum Shielding, which is always nice.
Yeah, it means like my executioners are really going to struggle to do damage with them in the main cannon.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But they are really toughness 6 with the 4+ save, so it's kind of like...
Yeah. It's either amazing or just does
terrible.
Yeah. Which is basically the theme of the army. Furthermore, we have 2 units of 8 Tomb Blades in that detachment. 1 unit with full Gauss, 1 unit with full Tesla.
Nice.
I gave them all shield veins for a 3-up save.
Cool. Yeah, good shout.
Yeah, and this is a very good unit. It has an innate -1. It moves 14 inches. It really gives me a lot of mobility and a lot of play. I kept them in the Stoic detachment because there is a stratagem I can use to, after I've done some damage, I can hit stuff. I can get a +1 to hit for the entire Stoic army, basically.
Yeah.
sometimes, like when you're facing knights and stuff, it's really good because you have one big target to focus on.
Yeah.
And we'll see if I do anything with it this turn. And then I have an outrider detachment that is going to be Nefrek, I think. It's the auto 6 advanced one.
Okay.
It's led by another Cryptek, and it has 2 units of 4 Scarabs and a unit of 6 destroyers.
Cool.
The only reason why it's Nefrek is because I can deep strike the destroyers now, which I probably will do.
Which is really good, so they don't get alpha striked on turn 1.
Exactly. And it means that the Scarabs can move 16 inches, which is also pretty good if you want to.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it is. So the army is quite unusual in the fact that it's all fly. It doesn't have any. Well, technically the destroyers are infantry, but it's not.
No, actually foot troops.
Yeah, no foot troops. And I'm hoping to show like the strength of the Necron army and do some tricks with the Tomb Blades today.
Yeah. So there you go. So we finally got Necrons back on the channel. It's only been ages since the Crown incident.
Is it an incident now?
It is the incident, yes. Whenever he's involved, it's definitely an incident.
I mean, I still want to have that T-shirt with the picture on it, which John drew from it. And, I should have worn it today. That would have been hilarious.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Next time.
Cool.
So there you go. So they're the 2 lists. I'd say it's 2,000 points. So is it all? Oh yeah, you've got Sortek and Nefrek. I was about to check.
It should be distinguishable also on camera because I painted the rims on my bases a different color. So everything that's black is Sortek and the rest, everything that's green is Nefrek.
Cool. So it should be hopefully fairly straightforward to see.
Yep.
But otherwise, they're the 2 lists. It's ITC. We haven't decided mission or secondaries yet, but we'll do that just after deployment.
Cool.
So guys, we are deployed on this cool, beautiful map, but it is ITC. We have the game mat terrain. Make sure you check it out. It comes like this. You just put it together. It's all like laminated and pre-painted. It's pretty cool.
It is.
Actually matches your army very well. You blend in.
I mean, I'm kind of hoping you'll forget about most of it. It's half of my tactic right there.
Exactly. So the mission is Seize Ground. It is mission 1 in ITC, and because it's mission 1, we alternate deployment, and we have +1 whoever sets up first, essentially.
Yeah.
Which was
sadly
me.
It was you.
Sadly me, because I had to transport stuff in, put stuff in. But we'll go through deployment. So I was deploying everything like kind of just like in this blob, and then Dick reminded me about the stratagem we spoke about with the choose a point, everyone within 3 inches.
Yeah.
Which is, so then I started deploying my characters a bit weirdly, but there you go. So I have the Dreadnought at the back, and then I have my Warlord Captain at one side. I have the Centurions at this side, the Aggressors in the middle with Gabe watching, like, you know, commanding the battlefield, because he's really he's the commander, not the Warlord. Same thing.
He has his flunkies do stuff for him.
Yeah, exactly. So then I have 2 Executioners. Both of them have the unit of 5 Intercessors inside. I have a Thunderfire in this back corner holding the objective, and then I have a unit of Scouts on the 2nd level, as you can see, and then I have the Invicta Warsuit, who is infiltrated up 9 inches away from the deployment zone, and probably just over 9 from the Doomsday Arc.
I think so.
Which might be a little bit cheeky. So I said I should go through. We've got 6 objectives. So we've got 1 there, 2 in the centre, and then 1 there and 1 there. So if you're on this mat, you hold the objective because it's ITC. You play as if you've got a 40mm objective. So so if you're touching the mat, you're on it. If you're not on the mat, you haven't got it.
Cool.
So shall I go for your deployment, Dick?
Yeah. So what I've done, I've tried to deploy a bit conservatively because he has so much firepower. My stuff is so fragile that it can just easily be blown out of the sky.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've done it all justice, and also I placed one character here in the middle, and it's like if he just moves forward, he might just shoot him.
Well, thankfully I can't see him, so
yeah,
which is good.
That was one of the things.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay, so I deployed the 3 flyers here. They have to be near each other to do the mortal wound strat, so that's basically why they're always together, and it looks cool.
It does look cool.
I've got 2 Doomsday Arcs here, good line of fire. One is touching cover, and I've got a unit of Scarabs here, hoping to grab some more objectives.
Yeah.
On this side, I've got the last Doomsday Arc, more Scarabs, also in cover, and the 2 units of Tomb Blades. I got the Tesla up front and the Gauss in the back.
Yeah.
Probably should switch that out, but it's mainly to try and negate as much line of sight things as possible.
Sure.
Also, the Warlord is over here, and I placed my unit of Destroyers in Deep Strike for CP. So
yeah, so you're down to 5. Yeah, cool. So we should say for terrain, most of it is naturally line of sight blocking, so you don't have to pretend there's doors blocked in. We're just going to be playing it. Essentially, these 2 flat things in each edge are craters, so that if you charge through those, you're -2 to charge, but also infantry and stuff get a cover save. We're also playing everything else is ruins. The only thing that's different is this piece, so we're not going to block line of sight into these areas. We'll just play it as natural, and we're going to say this part is impassable, because what you have is usually people deploying repulsors like this, like I did, and it's just daft. So we're saying that top part is impassable, so you can't place anything on there. Cool. So that's deployment, that's all the formalities, Dick. It's now time for one of the most important roles of Warhammer 40k.
I mean, it's kind of a weird thing, because in ITC you really want to have a second turn, because it's just way easier, so you can see what you have to, you can react to your opponent.
Yeah, exactly, because the idea is to get hold more, right?
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
You need to get hold more, you need to get killed more.
Yeah.
And it means you can shoot your opponent off objectives, that sort of stuff. But with my list, it's usually better to go second when your opponent has reliable ways to get rid of the flyers. Go first, I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping for first.
Yeah. And Miami wants to go first because he just wants to obliterate you and get into tactical doctrine as fast as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's got so many bolter shots. So, would you like to set me a boundary that I have to beat with +1, or shall I set you a boundary?
You can roll first.
You want me to roll first? So I get +1 because I set up first. So I rolled a 4, which becomes a 5. So no pressure. I've got a 3. Okay. So
times.
I am going to go first, Dick. Shock. Would you like to attempt to seize the initiative?
I do. I'll pick a different dice.
Yes, of course. Here we go. 1-6. He does roll a 6. So he does seize the initiative. There we go. It's classic. That's there we go. 2018 Warhammer. Fantastic. So Dick's going to go first. Do I need to use prepare positions? Probably not. So
I mean,
the guns that I'm worried about are -5.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
At least it's not any. You don't have any iron stones.
No, exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 CP, and I'm going to redeploy 3 units.
Smart. Was this your plan all along?
I'm gonna say yes. It definitely wasn't. So I'm gonna redeploy.
This is probably smart. Is it free or D3?
It's 3 units straight up, I believe. But we'll double check before we do anything. So the ones that are really close together are probably gonna shift.
Yeah, that's probably a wise idea.
Yeah. So we'll do that, but then we'll go into Necrons turn 1 movement phase. That's coming up next. We've actually done the Necron movement phase, but I completely forgot to tell everyone what secondaries we took.
Yeah.
So I took Big Game Hunter, so kill big vehicles. I took Marked for Death, which will be the 2 units of Tomb Blades, the Destroyers, and then this Flyer, which has a magnetised gun. So we'll always point out which one it is when I shoot it.
Yep.
Dick, what were your second? Oh,
Old school.
and old school, yes, old school. What did you go for, Dick?
So I went for Big Game Hunter as well, because of the other Dreadnought, which I completely forgot about.
Dreadnought, Warsuit, and then the 2 repulsors are all the Big Game Hunter.
Then I went for Recon.
Be all over.
Yeah, to be all over, which I did. Forgot about it, but
you
still
did
managed to do it anyway. And I went for what's the other one? A Headhunter.
Headhunter.
You have 4 characters.
I do.
Your army is hard enough to pick secondaries against, because it's generally hard to kill characters, because you either have to be very good at sniping them out, or you have to win the game and just kill everything else that screens them.
Yeah.
But I felt like I could pick old school, but I don't really like old school.
He said it was a trap.
Yeah, and I really think it is. And normally I would pick kill 2 units, but because of Big Game Hunter, I would have to divert a lot of resources to kill 2 units every turn. Yeah. Because you can't count them for both.
Yeah, you can't stack them, so you'd have to kill something with a Big Game Hunter and then 2 more units.
Exactly, which is quite hard. Plus I really want to focus on these repulsors.
Yes, indeed. So we should talk about my redeployment.
Yeah.
So we say I was allowed to redeploy 3 units because of my tactical prowess.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call it.
It's also tactical prowess to recognize problems and to adapt. So
yeah, improvise, adapt, overcome.
Exactly.
So I moved my 2 repulsors, so they came away from the centre to kind of shield off these characters whilst also not being too close. Then I was umming and ahhing about the aggressors. I shuffled them, but then I decided to change to the Centurions, which are now in this corner because they don't need the support as much.
Yeah.
So I decided to put those over here, so they're nice and out of the way. So it kind of forced you to think about not using the stratagem to blow up.
Yeah, which is a shame because it would be great fun to show on YouTube, but again, it's the value of the stratagem is that it is there. So he has to.
It's forced me to do this.
Normally he would be all up in the middle in a bubble, and he just now it's just not a good idea. So it's basically done its job already, and it would be gravy on the side to blow something up with mortal wounds.
Exactly. But there we go. So let's go through the actual movement phase.
Yeah.
So you have flown the flyers up all together, but they're just there purely because they look cool.
Well, I mean, they're also there to try and see if I can pick out the Dreadnought.
Yeah. And then there's obviously the scouts in there as well.
Yeah, scouts in there. So we'll see what they're gonna do, and I might change my mind and do it anyway. The mortal wound strat because it's fun. Sure.
The scarabs have advanced over. Are they on the top level or the bottom?
They're on the top level, but they did not advance.
Oh, okay, cool. There is.
They can't be on the top level because they there's a Dreadnought in the way.
There isn't it? This is very true. So obviously they fly, so they can fly straight over.
Yep.
2 arcs have stayed still.
Yeah, stay still. Good line of fire on one of the repulsor or maybe the aggressors if I get very lucky and kill one in one go.
Sure. And then the Tomb Blades have moved over in a blob.
I was umming and ahhing about advancing them because they can and still shoot all their weapons. But I feel like it would cost me so much firepower. It's probably better to just hide them a bit more.
Yeah.
So obviously they're not all outside the line of sight. Probably should have thought about it a bit more. But then they're the first casualties to take off the board.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, even though I haven't used the stratagem now, the flyers are still going to be #1 target because you want to move up into a bubble eventually anyway.
I can't leave one. I've got to kill at least one to stop you using the stratagem.
Which is the other half of the reason why you take free flyers, which you have to kill one.
Yeah, exactly.
So I moved up this cryptic here, anticipating maybe going like a full advance move this side with all my flying stuff.
Sure.
And hopefully putting the destroyers down there in the neighborhood. I advanced these scarabs.
Okay.
So they're holding an objective and grabbing me line breaker.
Very nice.
And that is
recon.
Recon, I mean.
Yeah. So you got one in every corner now because the scarabs are just further over. So that's in the movement phase. Psychic phase.
Done.
Shooting phase coming up next. Cool. This Doomsday Arc with its Doomsday Cannon is going to open up onto this repulsor because it's the only one it can see. So, take it away, Dick.
Yeah, so it's D6 shots for the big cannon. Little cannons on the side are not in range, sadly.
Cool.
So it's D6 shots. Naturally.
Solid one.
That's a very solid one. I will use a CP to reroll this.
Okay.
Into a 5.
Fantastic. There you go. So down to 4 CP now?
4 CP, yeah.
Wicked.
So, hitting on freeze?
Yeah. Nice, one missed.
Love these dice.
Yeah, they're very good.
And orange.
Yeah, 3 to wound.
3 to wound.
That is 2 wounds.
2 wounds -5.
Yep, so I can't do anything about it, so 2d6 damage.
Let's see.
That is 10 damage.
10 damage.
10 damage, down to 6. There we go. Cool.
Cool. That was a lot better than I anticipated. That reroll really helped.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah. Considering now whether or not I should put a stratagem on it to give me +1 to hit, but this is actually the only thing that can reach it, so it's probably not worth it.
Sure. Same again from the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, so the one at the back, same repulsor. 5 shots once again. Not what I like. Could have done with a 1 shot there.
Yeah.
3 hits.
Again, consistency key.
3's to wound. 3 wounds. Okay, I need you to roll significantly below average now. You did not.
It's 15
15 damage. Cool. Okay, so first of all, does my repulsor explode? It does not.
Oh.
So we have the 5 dudes that come out, and I do lose 1. So I'll remove the repulsor and I'll eject the 4 guys that remain. Cool. Guys have just jumped out of range of the flies. I was trying to stay out of line of sight and I realised they pointed out that they weren't actually going to be in range. So now they're out of range of all this, which is important. So that's the first 2 Doomsday Cannons.
Yep.
We have a 3rd Doomsday Cannon.
Yep.
Please don't roll 15 damage again.
Well.
If not, then we'll be just rebacking and starting again.
No one will ever know.
No one will ever know.
The magic of cinema.
That's it.
So yeah, I am still shooting at the other repulsor.
Yeah.
I was considering firing into the aggressors because they're usually the bane of my life, but it's just too good of an opportunity to pass up. Also, these flyers can all target the
aggressors,
the repulsor as well.
Oh yeah, cool. So, to try and finish it off.
Yeah. So hopefully, we should be able to kill it.
Cool.
So D6 shots. Could do with another 5.
God damn it, Dick. That's 6 shots.
Didn't know I could swear on this channel.
The 3's to hit. 5 hits.
Oh my god.
Oh god. 3's to wound.
Necrons OP, everybody.
Where's Iron Hands when I need it? 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Oh,
so you cannot do anything about it.
No. Please don't do it.
How many wounds? 16?
16.
Nah, that's not gonna do it.
Oh, thank god, that's 4 wounds. Oh god, I'm stressing. He's taken 4 wounds. I was so ready for a repulsor to go bang then. I was so ready.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the Doomsday Cannons done.
Yep.
Damn, they need to die. Okay, do you know what's next? Or do you have a think?
No, I know what's next.
Cool.
Let's see, I have 3 CP left. I could probably guarantee a kill if I use this, the +1 to hit stratagem on it. But it would leave me with just 1 left.
It would.
But I think I am going to do it. Just because I think I should.
You doing it?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Doing it now!
He's doing it. He's doing
down to 1 CP.
Sure.
That's too bad, but at least the destroyers will get reroll his reroll wounds once.
One whole turn.
Okay, I'll begin with the guy who's not in range of anything else that is useful.
Yeah.
Repulsor toughness 8, right?
Certainly is.
Alright. I will shoot the big cannon into the repulsor. I'll shoot the little cannon into the scats. Big cannon, do 3 shots this time? 3 shots.
3 shots.
Hitting on 2s now. Thank God.
The 2 hits.
That was 2 CP, definitely well spent. 3s.
2
wounds. It's -4 this time.
Okay.
So still no save?
Still no save.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Again.
Okay, so he's taking 8. Cool.
3, 6, 8. 8 Tesla shots into the scouts. So 2 Tesla. That's me 10 hits, basically.
Sure.
Freeze.
Yeah.
That is 6 wounds.
6 wounds on the scouts, so 3 up save because they recover. And I failed 2, so there's 2 of them.
Cool.
That's 1. That's 2. Cool.
Second flyer, middle one, is going to do the exact same thing. Do 3 shots.
1 shot. So 2 hits.
thank God for the strike.
One wound, -4, so nothing about it. 2 more wounds. So he's taken 10. There's 6 remaining.
Tesla shots into the scouts.
Scouts again. Hitting on 3s.
No Tesla. 3 hits. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. 3 ups. Fail 1. As long as it's not the sergeant, which it is. I can't actually see which one I'm grabbing, you see. There we go.
You do have a camera, you can use it.
I know. I can use the camera to see around corners sometimes. There we go.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So that's 3 dead.
Okay, last one's going to do the exact same thing.
Okay.
It's all about doing kills in ITC, so I think I have a good chance to kill the repulsor and the scouts. We'll see.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Okay.
I also have the scarabs in charge of the scouts. So
Sure.
it might work. Alright, do 3 shots. 1 again.
1 again.
So, not gonna kill it, probably.
2s. It hits. 3's to wound.
Yeah,
Does
wound.
wound.
Well,
There's 6
3
wounds remaining.
3 6s in a row, baby.
No, please. You're kidding me.
I did roll
You're
3
kidding me. Man, okay, does he blow? It does blow. Okay, so I'm probably going to spend a CP to re-roll that, but I'm also I believe there's maybe another stratagem I can use as he dies. So I'm just going to double check and then we'll do it. So there is a stratagem, it's called Vengeance of the Machine Spirit.
Yep.
So Vengeance of the Machine Spirit essentially lets you automatically explode, so I probably shouldn't have rolled. But it also, if you don't want to do that, you can fight in combat, which I'm not in combat, or shoot a weapon using its top profile. So what I'm going to do is spend 2 CP and I'm going to shoot his main cannon, and I'm probably going to shoot it at the flyer, which is over there. I realised I never declared a unit for Seal of Oath, and I said it was going to be a flyer or the destroyers, and I'll go for the destroyers because then it's not like, oh, now I'm going to choose that because I can shoot it in my shooty face. Dick has been very kind because I didn't declare the Seal of Oath. So thank you, Dick. I was going to say it was going to be the flyer or the destroyers. So on a 4+, it's going to be the flyer. If not, it's the destroyers. So I didn't declare. So on a 4+, which it does. So this guy's Sealed of Oath. So now with my gun, I'm rerolling hits and wounds against you.
Yeah.
So maybe I can do some damage before I lose both repulsors turn 1.
Hope so.
So the main laser destroyer hitting on 4s because you're a flyer, but rerolling.
Yep.
Okay, 1 hit.
Cool.
And then strength 10, so 3's to wound. It does wound. It's -5. Haha!
So that's what it feels like.
So it's D6 damage, minimum 3. It's 1 wound, so it becomes 3. So I think I might CP that. So 1 CP as well. Oops. Sorry, man. Thank you very much. So 1 CP to reroll. 3 damage. Fantastic.
Great use of that CP.
Yeah, so 3 CP to do 3 wounds to the flyer. And then I've got 5 dudes inside of there. So any ones? 1-1, so I lose another intercessor. But thankfully all these 3 have shot now, so they can't get shot.
I mean, it's kind of the turn.
Yeah.
I just have the Tesla left on him.
Okay, cool. So we'll do that, and then
Scouts.
we'll get the other guys out.
Yep. Quick on the scouts, 2 Tesla, so basically 9 hits.
And then 3s again.
7 wounds.
7 wounds.
I kind of not want you to kill any. Not want it. You should know that.
So there's 2 left. So 3 ups. Dead.
Awesome.
Cool, so that's the scouts removed. I'll remove that other repulsor along with 1 intercessor, and we'll be back in a second. So those guys have got out. So got out of the repulsor, and you said that's the end of the turn.
Yeah.
A really, really, really good turn.
It was. I mean, it's
2 dead
amazing
repulsors is
turn.
massive. That's like 600 points on my list, and that was only from like 6 of the units are on the board. Obviously, we've got all the Tomb Blades that didn't even shoot this turn.
Yeah.
We've got the
Necrons OP, everybody.
Necrons are OP.
Yeah.
So at the end of that, you're going to get kill 1, you're going to get hold 1,
Yeah.
you're going to get recon,
Yeah.
2 big game hunters,
2 big up hunters.
and that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Got free kill in the end with the scouts.
You did. Really,
So
really
yeah,
good.
if this was a tournament, I'd be very pleased.
Yes, I would not. So that's the end of Dick's turn. For my turn, I should have declared the Master of Strategy, so the captain is going to use it on the aggressors, so they're now in the tactical doctrine till the end of the battle round. So,
Is that something you have to do? Should have done at the beginning of the battle round?
so as I said to you before the game, so it says once per battle round you can use this ability. So it doesn't actually say. I probably should have used it during the start at the start, but
It makes no difference, right?
Yeah, they're the only guys that are really going to benefit from it.
Yep.
The intercessors weren't on the board anyway, so I couldn't choose them. So they're going to be in the tactical doctrine, so they can basically move and shoot twice, and also all their guns are AP1. So I've got to get rid of one of them.
Yeah,
So maybe the one that I did 3 wounds to for 3 CP. 1 CP for every wound caused.
Best CP ever.
Ever. Yes, indeed. So with that, that's the end of Dick's turn. Let's go into Space Marines turn 1. Okay guys, movement phase is deployed. The Space Marines are ready for battle, even if the repulsors weren't.
I mean, they were ready, they just...
No, they weren't ready for that. But so it's a bit of an uphill battle for the Space Marines now, but I have got a bit of a game plan. So as I said, these guys are in the tactical doctrine, so they can move and shoot twice, which is going to be really good. So they are also AP -1 on their guns. The lieutenant has moved over, so he's within 6 of pretty much everything here, as well as the Centurions. Notice he has the Seal of Oath, so I'll be rerolling all hits and all wounds while within 6 against that guy. The Dreadnought stays still, but he has rate. You can see the flyers.
Forgot about him again.
Yeah, but I mean, I wanted to come out and shoot Doomsday up, but as soon as I come out, if I fail, I'm dead. So these guys have just moved over, and this Tech Marine had advanced to behind here. And then the Dreadnought has come round. He's within range to flame at this guy, all these guys, as well as being able to shoot and charge into the Doomsday Arc.
Is that flamer a heavy weapon?
It is, but it's auto hitting.
I know, but that's...
Oh yeah,
extra -1.
Yes, Devastator Doctrine, didn't forget, which I'm probably going to be staying in for most of the game.
Yeah.
Since I've only got one unit that really utilises it, and I can keep telling them to be there. But then the Captain has moved up because he wants to punch a flyer with his new chainsword. Could have done with a Thunderhammer at this point, but never mind.
I tried to tell you, but...
But yeah, the chainswords, well, the Tifa Terrors are so cheap, so...
Yeah.
And then these guys have just jumped onto this ship to help secure it along with the Centurions, because they are a target for Dick.
Cool.
So.
And you did advance those guys, right?
Yes, I did advance these guys as well, just to help grab this objective, along with the Thunderfire Cannon.
It's a good play for the the Centurions, because there's no way you can target them next turn.
Yeah.
Because even if all the flyers live, which is not going to happen, then I have to move them in such a way that I probably won't be able to see.
Yeah, potentially maybe see if you come like here, or like over here, but he's going to be so far out of range.
Yeah.
And the Doomsday Arcs, which is the big threat for
Still,
them.
the downside for you is that now that as soon as the flyers are dead, they're way out of position.
Yeah, exactly, which is tough, really tough. But you know, I'm playing with the cards I've been dealt. So here we go into the Space Marine shooting phase. We've done some odd shooting. We've shot the Intercessors and the Lieutenant into the Scarabs and killed 2.5 bases.
Yeah.
Not too bad. The Centurion's going to go next. I need these guys to do some work. In fact, I need the entire army to do some work. So the Centurions are going to use the Heavy Bolters and the Bolters into the flyer that is the Shield of Oath. It's also marked for death. So because they're within 6 inches of the Lieutenant, they're re-rolling all hits and all wounds. So it should be pretty scary. So
it is scary.
We started with 18 Heavy Bolter shots, hitting on 4s but re-rolling.
Need me to help you?
Yeah, if that's okay. So it's a re-roll. Thank you very much. So re-rolling to hit.
Yeah.
So missed 5 times.
Could have been better.
Could have been worse.
True.
And then strength 5, so 5s to wound, but re-rolling. And all of these, because of the Devastator Doctrine, are -2. Thank you very much. 5s. Okay, so an extra 4 wounds. That is 8 wounds so far. You have a 3-up save?
Yep. -2, so 5 ups.
5-up save, yeah.
Can I claim cover? Am I obscured?
No, I don't think so.
Sad. Sad. 5 ups.
So you make 4.
5.
5, very nice. So 3 wounds. Okay, so we've got the bolters coming in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll all those and I'm going to go do the saves on camera.
Yep.
So we'll be back in a minute. The bolters have gone through, and then we got caused 13 wounds. So we've got 13 normal saves, there's no minus on this.
Yep. Statistically, it should be 1 wound remaining in this guy. But then again, I rolled 5 5s.
Yeah, she did.
Just now, so.
1, 2, 3, 4 wounds?
4 wounds. 2 wounds remaining.
2 wounds remaining, okay.
I think I'll take these dice home with me.
more coming to the shop soon. So that's the Centurions done. The aggressors are out of range. I think I'm going to go with. I think I might go with the my warsuit next.
You could also split fire the dreadnought.
I could.
I don't know. It feels like a waste to shoot at him for 2 wounds, but then again.
What I could do is shoot the flamer at this guy, and then everything else at this guy.
Oh, he has stubbers.
He has stubbers, and he has little shots, and he has a heavy bolter.
Oh, then I'll do the flamer in this guy and the rest of that.
You reckon it's the rest into that?
I think the flamer should do more damage.
Yeah,
don't you think?
That's true. I'm going to listen to you. You did well first turn, so I should probably a good person to listen to. So I'm going to do the flamers into this guy, and I'm going to do everything else into there. So we have 2 heavy stubbers, which are going to be hitting on 5s because they're heavy weapons. So because -2, so 3 hits.
You know Iron Hands. I was like, oh, don't you negate?
Don't you negate? Don't you reroll once? Where's that damn FAQ? So then it's 5 to wound.
Yep.
So I get 1 wound and -2.
Yep.
So it goes through, so 1 wound remaining. We have the heavy bolter, which is on 5s as well, which misses. Don't reroll once. And then we have the frag storm, the D6 shots off the top.
Yep.
D6 shots.
What are the little nipple guns?
They're the stubbers.
Ah, you also have stubbers.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. So then we've got 6 shots on the frag. So 4s to hit because there's no minus.
Cool.
5s to wound. No wounds. Okay. 1 wound remaining. God damn.
Nipple guns for the win?
A nipple gun shot first, they're the ones that caused the wound.
Oh, okay. So
the flamer into the second flyer. 4 shots.
You want a CPU roll? There's nothing else you can CPU roll. There's no multiple damage.
Yeah, go for it. I will CP. So an extra 4 shots. So 5. There we go. So 8 shots in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5s to wound. No. It's 4 wounds, -2. That would have one-shotted your flyer if you failed them all.
I mean, maybe it was tactical acumen to make
maybe go for it. -2 because it's a heavy weapon.
Make 2.
Make 2, so 2 wounds on the next one.
It would have one-shotted the flyer. Sorry.
Yes, it would have. Okay. So I've got to think now because I do have a Thunderfire cannon, which could shoot scarabs, or it could shoot that flyer and try and murder it and try and kill it.
I mean, I was just about to give advice and then I remembered I gave shitty advice. So maybe I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Okay, I am going to go for the Thunderfire cannon into the flyer. It feels like I need to kill scarabs because it's a free kill. I need to get 3 kills to stop Dick getting killed more. But I've also got the Dreadnought. Is he going to one-shot? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shoot these guys and I'm going to shoot him into that flyer. That's what I'm going to do because they can reach this one, but this one's always also damaged. They do have a lot of shots because they count as still.
And -1.
They shoot twice and they're -1 AP. So what I'm going to do, game plan, shoot these into there. Then I can decide what this guy does. Then I can decide what this guy does.
Yeah,
I think that's smart. That's smart because maybe if they're on like 2 wounds each, I can split fire and shoot both. Take both out, then the Thunderfire cannon can kill this, and then that'll be a very good turn.
It would be, yeah. And then he also.
And then he goes for that. Punches it, makes it move, maybe degrades it. Okay, so we're going to do these guys. So again, because there's so many shots, I'm just going to do it off camera, guys. I apologise. It's just too many. It's too many. So we'll be back with some armour saves. After rolling a horrendous amount of dice, 8d6 plus 12 shots each, so 8d6 plus 48. I can't remember how many dice I rolled.
Me neither, but it was a lot.
It was a lot. Because 28 wounds?
Yep.
So 28 wounds on this flyer at -1.
Yeah, I'm going to roll 2 batches of 14, guys.
Cool. So 4 plus.
Oh no, 4 plus. Okay, it's decent-ish.
Do you take 7 so far?
Exact average.
Yeah, he has 5 remaining. No, 3 remaining.
Yep. He's dead.
He's dead. Does he blow up? Oh, that could be cheeky.
6.
Takes another 6.
So yeah, he's definitely dead. If he blows up, it's going to be bad. Especially because I do not want to spend any CP to. You
need the destroyers to reroll.
Yep.
So here we go. Ah, you couldn't roll a 6 with then, could you?
No.
Okay, so that's 1 flyer gone. So that is first strike. thankfully.
Yep.
Okay, so
And Big M Hunter.
I don't think you can stack, so I'll take that. Take
Yes,
that.
you can. You can.
I can.
First strike stacks with everything.
Cool. So first strike and Big Game Hunter, fantastic. So now that has 1 wound. So now I've got the Dreadnought and the Thunderfire Cannon to think about. So I'm going to see what the Dreadnought can see before I declare where he shoots.
Ooh, good point.
They might be able to see Scarabs, but I'm not sure. They are quite flat. We'll have a look, but if not, there'll be a Thunderfire Cannon time. The Dreadnought definitely can't see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split fire. I'm going to put 1 arm of the Dreadnought into here and 1 arm into there. So I'm going to try and finish that guy off, do some damage to this one before my captain goes in to have fun, and then hopefully the Thunderfire Cannon can pick out some Scarabs. So first Dreadnought into the one guy with 1 wound. So he's re-rolling hits but not wounds. So it's forced to hit but re-rolling because of Gabriel, because he's the chapter master. So 3 hits, and then 3 to wound. So that's 1 wound and -2. So I could do with you failing it, Dick. Please.
This is the same dice I used earlier.
Oh god.
For the 666.
You're the 6 now. Oh god. Would you like to CP?
No.
Okay. Cool, those 2 flyers dead. If it explodes, it's not going to matter. So then another 4 shots into the second flyer. Rerolling hits. So 3 hits. And then 3s to wound. 1 wound at -2. And 5 up.
Nope.
Goes through. 2 damage. I'll take it.
Pretty good.
Yes, indeed. So I think that is everybody's shot but the Thunderfire Cannon.
Yep.
The Thunderfire Cannon is going to go for the Scarabs.
No.
So 4d3 shots into the Scarabs.
Good.
They're not great. So 6 shots. Hitting on 2s. All hit. And then wounded on 3s. So 5 wounds at -2. Cool.
I was pretty sure you weren't going to kill it.
There we go. So I did get it, thankfully. Okay, so that's 3 kills. That is not bad.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty decent so far.
Yeah.
But now we've got 1 more phase to do. It's going to be the charge phase.
I thought that one didn't exist.
I mean, we don't have to.
Cool. Okay. My turn. Next.
Invicta Warsuit. He's going to charge into the Doomsday Arc. It's risky.
It'll be your doom.
Doomsday.
Fun times were had. I'm just gonna steal these dice.
Sure.
Give me 20 for the little guns.
Cool. So 20 little guns coming in from the Ghost Flayers. Hitting on 6s. So 4 hits. 5 hits.
5 hit. Wounded on 5s.
Okay, so 3 wounds.
-1.
-1, so 4 ups. So 2 wounds go through. He has 11 left.
Cool. D6 big gun. 4.
4. I could do with you not rolling a 6-6. That's okay.
I can do with me rolling 3 6s.
I imagine.
Look at me. No. Nope. Nothing.
No 6s, thank God. Okay, so charge range is an 11. So I'm gonna. Oh, okay. I might do some measuring. Might have to, I think. Because if I can get around the back, pile in, consolidate, hit both, so they both have to move if I don't kill one. Could be a little bit cheeky. We'll measure it and we'll have a look.
11 is here. No, here.
And then we'll have to see if we can pile into both afterwards.
Oh wait, you can move 6, so it should be 17. Maybe.
Maybe. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. And it does just look like I'm going to be just out to do what I wanted to do, so I'm going to go for the safer option and stay on the objective and try and punch that.
Yeah.
Or at least wound it, so it's not shooting as much, but it's going to have to at least move, so it's going to be -1.
No, it's not going to be -1, but the big thing about moving these guys is that so because it's Stoic, it doesn't suffer any minus.
Oh, okay, cool, true.
But the Doomsday Cannon, if it moves, it shoots in a weaker version. So as you saw earlier, the big version is strength 10 -5 d6 damage. Smaller version is strength 8 -2 d3 damage. So
okay.
It's a lot less powerful.
Yes, indeed. So I completely forgot about Sortec, but at least the big gun's not doing as much.
Exactly.
So now we have 1 more charge. We have Captain Hellstorm. First Captain Hellstorm to charge the flyer. Would you like to Overwatch?
Well, yeah. I'm going to shoot the Tesla cannons first.
Sure.
So Tesla works in Overwatch. Great. So this is 9 hits.
Thanks.
Out of 8 shots.
3 to wound.
3 is to wound. That's a weird roll. That is 6 wounds. No minus.
6 wounds. Okay. Just grab some more dice. So 6 3-ups. Okay, so I take 4 wounds. Oh no. I mean, if the Doomsday Cannon hits me, it's going to hit me, so I'm going to just take it on 1 wound.
Do 3 shots. 2.
No.
Nothing. Okay, so charge range 11. Okay, fantastic. So I'm going to charge around to here.
Yep.
Cool. Right then, so let's go into combat. The captain first, in case Dick can't interrupt, but
I mean, I can't. One CP.
yeah. So I'm going to go with the Teeth of Terror. So he has +3 attacks and then +1 for charges. So he has 8 attacks, hitting on 2s we roll in. All hit. And it's done 5, so it's 5 to wound. Cheeky. So that is 5 wounds at -2 and 2 damage.
So if all go through, it dies.
Oh, fantastic. I'd love to see that.
Not me.
I mean, 1 hasn't gone through.
So it lives.
2 hasn't gone through, so he's got 4 wounds remaining.
Awesome.
Wicked. Takes 6 damage. Okay, so you can't interrupt. So I'm going to go straight in with the Invictor Warsuit.
Yep.
He has 5 attacks on the tower, charge. So and he doesn't suffer the minus with his fist. So 3's to hit. 4 hits. And then it's strength 14.
Yep.
So
2's to wound.
2's to wound. Okay, so I failed with 2.
I mean, what's the damage on the fist for?
3 damage.
3. You're not gonna kill it if you CP reroll it. I don't know how many you got left. But
No, I think I had 6. I've spent 1 this turn, so I'll be on 5.
Yep.
No, I'm going to do it. CP. Down. Down to 4. 2 wounds, Dick.
Yep.
It's
So it
straight
goes-
through your save.
Yep.
So if the quantum shielding save.
Yeah. So on a 1 or 2, no damage. So this is what I want to roll.
Here's where he's going to roll double 1.
So
A 6 and a 2. So
3 goes through.
3 go through. Okay.
Down to 11.
Cool. Alright. So that's me 4. Would you like to strike back?
I will. It's D3 attacks back with the flyer. 3.
Definitely should have saved my CP. No hits, thank God.
Oh, yeah.
I was expecting me to fail a save and have to CP it and lose Sailor Warlord to a flyer.
So he hits on 6s, 3 attacks. No.
Yeah, nothing. Okay.
As expected. So the end of the turn.
At the end of the phase,
Phase.
I'm going to spend 3 CP to fight again.
Ooh.
I'm going to get rid of that flyer and also probably get kill more.
That'll be bad.
So I'm going to spend 3 CP and fight again.
Yep.
So I get an additional 8 attacks. I cannot pile in when I do this though. So
Really?
Yeah, so it used to be you were chosen to fight again, and now it's you can make your attacks again, but you don't pile in, you just fight.
Is that the same with everyone now? Because I use it in a tournament, like at the German tournament 2 weeks ago, and I used it to completely wrap an opponent's vehicle.
Yeah, so it's basically the Space Marine one is written differently. It used to be written the same as it, like like Berserkers, Bloodletters, and stuff like that. But now it's changed, so it lets you fight an additional time, but not move
Does it
again.
specifically say no pile in?
Do you know what? We'll look. We'll roll my attacks then.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
roll the
it
attacks.
doesn't matter for now, but I'm just curious now.
So 2's to hit, we roll in.
Loads of ones.
We roll in. 1 missed. Okay, I can take that. And 5's to wound. Okay, we've got 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. I need 1 to go through. 2 to go through.
2 to go through. I need to make 2.
You don't.
I make 1.
You failed 2, which is perfect. Does he explode?
Yes. Yes, please. Yes,
Don't do it
please.
to me, Dick. I can't. It's not. It can't happen.
Spice latte.
Pumpkin spice. No, thank God. Thank God for that. So that is a flyer destroyed. That is 4 kills, and now I'm going to double check about the fighting twice strap. Okay, so we've looked it up.
Yep.
And it says for 3 CP, any Adeptus Astartes unit, which I didn't realise it was any unit, not just infantry like it was before, can fight an additional time. So normally it says you can be chosen to fight an additional time. When you're chosen to fight, you run through the fight phase, which is pile in, consolidate, pile in, fight, consolidate, etc. But it says fight additional time, so we're not sure what that truly means. So we're going to play it as can make attacks again, because at this point it's not really going to matter. So we just resolve the attacks again.
Yep.
So at the end of that it was quite a good retaliation, I think.
Yep. You want to consolidate him on the objective first?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, we'll play it as that way. Yeah, that's cool. So it's just chosen to fight. He's fought again.
Oh, you meant. No,
I was saying it
only
the other way.
now understand. So you
I was
think
saying it the other way.
Cannot
Yeah.
consolidate afterwards.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought we meant something completely different.
We both said something different, but we both thought we meant the same thing. So we don't know. So we're going to consolidate. I mean, it benefits me, so I'd love to consolidate.
Yeah, but I think it is that way. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. So I moved on to there. So I got 4 kills, scarabs, and 3 flyers, which is actually, I surprised myself. I won't lie.
Me too.
I'm in combat with one of those. So I'm contesting that.
Cost you a lot of CP though.
It did, yeah. I mean, we're both down to 1 CP after that turn. However, I get kill 1, I get hold 1, I get marked for death, I get 2 big game hunters.
Yeah.
I get kill more. I'm going to get hold more.
And old school.
And old school. So it's an 8-point turn, which is pretty good.
Yeah. 8 to 5.
8 to 5. So, I don't really know how I'm going to survive in the next couple of turns now, with destroyers coming in, with Tomb Blades coming over that wall.
Yep.
No transhuman physiology, so I had to use to fight twice and re-roll. So, let's go into Dick's 10-2.
Yep.
It's coming up next. Movement phase is complete for the Necrons. The destroyers are here, the Doomsday Arc is here to create a threat, and also the bikes are zipping over looking for trouble, I guess, or blood, one of the two.
Trouble. Defines whose side you're on, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so what I basically did is I tried to get on as many objectives as possible, but also because Mikey's turn was probably a lot better than we both expected it would go. It's still going to be tentative because you saw Necrons deal a punch, but he can't really take it.
Yeah,
which is kind of weird because
you'd expect it to be the other way around.
Yeah,
they'd be like quite resilient, but like, I mean, obviously I didn't hit anything with the reanimation, so if I don't kill these outright, then they'll just all come back.
Yeah,
but everything else is relatively easy to kill.
Yeah. So you see here that I made. I mean, I'm not sure if it's an error, a tactical error, or because I'm in an eyeing which way he should go, and I thought, okay, I'll just move him up with here with these guys, and then I'll deep strike them next to it, and then create a zone. But now he can't come there because I need these guys to get rid of the Centurions, because it's the only unit I have which can actually see them.
Yeah.
And they're probably the biggest threat. These bikes can't see the aggressors. Probably won't kill them, but should do some work. I move these bikes up to either kill them or contest the objective. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do.
Yeah, because they can obviously charge over, and you got the scarabs there if you do manage to kill them, so you're holding the objective. Yeah,
exactly. The scarabs advance, so they can't charge. Could spend a CP to make them charge, but it's probably not worth it.
I think you're probably going to spend that in a minute anyway. So.
Yeah. Move to Cryptek here. 2 bikes are out of line of sight of one of both units, so they're within 3 of the Cryptek.
Yeah.
Let's see, he stayed put. This Doomsday Arc stayed put, so I've got nothing on this objective. It's kind of worrying, but kind of hoping I'm going to shoot him off the objective anyway.
Sure.
And then perhaps the most important thing is I lined up the damaged Doomsday Arc, which got a wound back, which every Necron vehicle does, to get Lieutenant Hellstorm. I mean, Captain Hellstorm. Chapter Master Hellstorm.
Yeah. If you kill the wall suit, that is.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. So that's the movement phase. Let's go into the shooting phase. That's coming up next.
Yep.
To open up the Necron shooting phase, the Tesla Tomb Blades are going to shoot into the aggressors. So there's 7 of them, so 28 shots, did you say?
28 shots, yeah.
Okay, so 20. Have you got, what do you want to do? Set 14?
Yeah, set of 14.
Yeah, so first lot.
First lot misses 2.
But then you gain
8.
Another 8 shots. So that's 20 hits. Sorry, have you got 20 dice there?
Yep.
Oh, shall we resolve that and then we'll do the next 14 afterwards?
So strength 5 to toughness 5?
Toughness 5, yeah.
So force?
Wow, okay.
4,
I think that's like 15 wounds?
8,
maybe 14 wounds?
10, 13 wounds.
13 wounds, okay. So let's get 13 dice saves.
Cool.
So, 13 3-up saves.
Ooh,
We lose
Mikey,
1, 2, and a bit aggressive, so I'm going to go... I don't really want to remove the sergeant, but I want to go 1, 2, and then he's going to be on 2 wounds. Cool. The next 14.
Next 14. Was 3. So 3 miss.
So you get another 8 shots.
4 to the last, 8 again. So
19 hits.
1 less than that last time.
Yeah. And then falls to wound.
I mean, they've already done better than I expected.
Yeah. You were like, I'm going to shoot these first. I don't think they'll kill them though. And I was like, I think they're going to kill them.
For 6 wounds.
Oh, 6 wounds, okay. I can take that. 6 3-ups. I take 1 more wound.
Cool.
I can take that. That's fine. 28 shots. 2 dead. Yeah. Cool.
Still, the power of the Tesla is very obvious now. It's
Yes.
just so much fun.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so what would you like to do next?
I think I'm going to fire this guy
Yep.
into him with all of his shots.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pretty good.
Cool. So 20 goals first.
Shall we do the big cannon first because it's most
Yeah.
fun, and then do the other one off camera?
The Doomsday Cannon is cool. So, D6 shots.
These 6 shots.
That's a 4.
It's a 4.
God damn it.
It's a 4.
Here we go.
Hitting on freeze.
All hit. Oh, 3 hits.
3 hits.
Wounded on 3s.
1 wound.
1 wound. No save.
No save.
D6. 5 wounds. Oh, okay, I'm down to 6. Whew, okay. So the Ghost Flares.
Yep. It's in rapid fire range.
Yep.
It's 20 shots.
20 shots once again. 3s to hit.
That's pretty good.
That's
17
pretty good.
hits.
Yep. 5s to wound.
5s to wound. 3, 5, 7.
7 wounds at -1.
Yep.
7 4-up saves. I take 2 more.
Down to 4.
Yes. Okay, I'll take that.
Yep.
Take that. Okay. So 4 wounds remaining. What would you like to shoot next?
I really want to shoot him into the aggressors.
I know you do. But you also
That's
now
really
might
need
have to
to go.
shoot that warsuit.
It's toughness 6, isn't he?
It's toughness 6.
How am I? What's the toughness on the Centurions?
Toughness 5.
4 wounds each?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna be an idiot. I'm gonna split fire.
Oh no.
I know I shouldn't do it, but I'm still gonna do it because I'm gonna be greedy.
Yeah? Is there any antivirus you want to upload? Like any protocols you want to use?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna eliminate something.
Yeah?
So yeah, I'm gonna use my final CP to use elimination protocols on the destroyers.
Mm-hmm.
In my experience, I've found that destroyers, when you not use destroyers, they don't do anything. So it's one,
Yes.
it's one of the reasons why I'm debating cutting them from the list, because they cost so much CP and I only have 6.
Yeah.
And they're quite expensive.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot 2 guys into the warsuit,
Mm-hmm.
and the other 4 are going to shoot into the Centurions.
Cool. So obviously elimination protocols let you reroll all hits and wounds.
All hits and wounds.
Fantastic. So into the warsuit first.
Warsuit first.
So 3 reroll then. So 2 missed. And then strength 6.
Strength 6.
So 4
toughness 6.
wound. Reroll 1 of them.
3 wounds. Minus 3.
So 3 6-up saves. I have 4 wounds remaining. I make 1. So it's 2d3 damage. No pressure. No,
That's exactly enough.
Okay. Do I explode?
Please don't explode. Cool.
I explode. I explode,
Yes.
everyone. So 6 inches. Is it just your 2 Doomsday arcs?
Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic.
Yep.
So I'll do the one in the back. Take that. The one at the front. Take that.
Alright, so this one's down to 9.
Yeah.
Which is terrible, but still on its top profile.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna take this one.
Yeah.
It took 4 wounds,
4
right?
wounds, yeah.
So it's down to 10.
Cool. No
Got a
worries.
wooden knife for me?
Yeah, I'll get you one in a second if that's alright.
Cool.
Shall I do the next 4 destroyers?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I was saying today that I was going to use transhuman physiology on those, but now I don't have it, so that would have been really good.
No CP left.
No.
Alright. 3 rerolling.
Threes are rolling. I'm just going to move this out of the way for now. And then 3s to wound, re-rolling in once again. It's a good roll.
It is. All wound.
Is that 9?
10.
10. Whew. Okay. So it's -3.
Yep.
I have a 2-up save, I'm also in cover, and you don't ignore cover?
I do not ignore.
Okay, so I have a 4+ save against this. So there's 1-up save and then -3. No pressure.
But you have to do well.
I have to roll well. I don't roll terribly.
It's pretty good.
It's
exactly average.
Exactly average. So 5 go through.
Gonna do them 2 at a time for
Sure.
damage.
So 2d3 damage against the first one. That's 3 wounds.
So
then
kill 1.
Yep. So the third one will kill 1. So the next 2 does kill 1. So 2 dead. So I'll leave the sergeant alive because he's the guy who gives ignore cover.
Yep.
Okay. Pretty good. I mean, splitting fire. You kind of had to kill the warsuit.
Yeah.
At least it bit you in the bum on the way out. But
It really did.
okay. So do you know what's next, or do you want to have a think?
No, I know what's nice.
Okay.
This guy is firing everything into your captain.
That's fantastic. Okay, I will make all my saves.
I hope so. I'm gonna shoot the 20 dice first because it's more fun to roll a lot of dice.
It is, yeah.
So he's still in a stop profile, so hitting on freeze.
Mm-hmm. No rerolls. Thank God.
No rerolls because we're Necrons. We
Yeah.
didn't get that shit. I mean, I just rerolled an entire squad, so maybe I shouldn't speak so.
Yeah.
Force.
Falls to wound.
It is only 6 wounds.
6 wounds at
Minus
-1.
one, so-
Okay, so ignores the cover, so 3 inbund saves.
I just need you to fail 1.
I would like to save all of them. I failed 3.
Oh my god.
That's the warlord dead.
Awesome.
Okay.
Alright, so his big cannon shots are wasted, but
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah.
Final thing to shoot. Oh, I still have
You
these
still
guys
got
to
the
shoot. And him.
Okay.
I'll just do the big cannon into the aggressors now.
Okay, cool. So 5 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Winning on 2s.
Oh god. 3 wounds at
wounds.
-5. So the first one will kill 1.
Yep.
The second one and the third one will. Well, you got to roll more than 3 on 2 dice.
I mean,
No, damn. Okay, that's those destroyed.
yep.
Okay, it's looking a bit thin on the ground now.
It is. I mean, it's the power of Necrons.
The power of the Necrons, everyone.
Alright, I'm just gonna shoot all these Tesla bikes, not Tesla bikes, ghost bikes into them.
Okay, so what we'll do, we'll just roll these off camera and then we'll roll
Yep.
the saves. The Dolls managed to cause 11 wounds at -2 on the intercessors, so 5 ups. Oh, that looks good. That's 1 dead. That's 2 dead. That's 3 dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty good.
so the power fist is closer. Why did I do that? Damn it. I want the power fist in combat, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 dead.
Cool.
So 1 dude remaining. Okay.
Yep.
Is that everything, Dick?
It would be, but I'm charging the tomb blades into the power fist dude.
Okay, so I will overwatch with a grenade. Which misses.
I roll a 5.
You did roll a 5. So I'll move those in. I imagine there's some cheeky tactics about to come in.
Maybe, I mean, I was hoping to
Roll big.
maybe, yeah, roll big and see if I can get the Thunderfire cannon or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's 11 inches up. Well,
Maybe. We will see. So let's do the charge and we'll find out. With a 5-inch charge, you just managed to wrap the intercessor. So, would you like to pile in and fight?
yeah, might as well.
I'll just go in and just stop him moving if I do survive. Which Dick reckons I will. But I'm not so sure the way this game has been going.
I mean, we'll see. It is 5 guys who can fight, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's 5 attacks, hitting on freeze. See? Winning on 4s. 2 wounds.
2 3-up saves. I do survive on 1 wound.
So Sergeant Hellstorm.
The Sergeant Hellstorm indeed. Okay, so he has 3 attacks base, because he's Primaris, and then I got charged, so 4 attacks.
Yep.
So with Power Fist, it hits on force. You're not -1 to hit in combat, are you?
No.
Cool, just checking.
Wouldn't matter.
Yeah. And then the Power Fist at strength 8, toughness
5. So
5. So 3's to wound. So 1 wound at -3.
6 up. Yep.
Cool, so
D3
D3 damage. Kills 1. 3 damage. I was about to say, don't take this one because that would be silly.
Would be.
Yes.
I mean, maybe the scarce block. No.
No, indeed.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, so I've lost 3 dudes. I don't think I can fail a morale just in case I roll a 6. No, I'm all good. So morale is passed. So now I'm locked in combat at the end of your turn. So you got killed 1 and you got hold 1. And then what second did you score? I believe you probably got recon once again.
Yeah, I got recon again. I have big game hunter for the dreadnought. Let me see what else I got. I got
The
1 point.
dreadnought.
Yeah, exactly. The walker.
The walker, yeah.
And I've got 1 point for headhunter.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, cool. So a really good turn there from Dick. I don't actually have a lot left. I've got the dreadnought, which is going to have to do some real work this turn to kill a whole unit of destroyers.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. He might be all right. Might go fine. He probably won't. So I should have said that I am still in the Devastator Doctrine because I have more heavy weapons than not. So let's go into Blood Ravens turn 2. Okay, movement phase is complete for the Blood Ravens. Not a lot has moved. We kind of shuffled this towards here because I need to try and deal with this. I'm kind of a bit stuck with these because I have lots of multiple damage, single damage. I have multiple single damage, but very little multiple damage. So the Dreadnought stayed still. The Thunderfire Cannon stayed still, but the Tech Marine is shuffled so I can come out and charge the Scarabs, which would be quite cheeky. Just try and just get some extra kills and stuff like that. So I said I'm in Devastator Doctrine. I'm going to go straight into the shooting phase. It's fairly short. I'm going to spend my final CP on Wisdom of the Ancients, so the Dreadnought is now rerolling 1s to hit. However, I'm not going to start with the Dreadnought. I'm going to start with the Intercessors. And the Intercessors are going to rapid fire into the Doomsday Arc. Cool. So we have 8 shots with the bolt rifle, so hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of Gabe. So all hit. And then 5s to wound, but re-rolling 1s because of Lieutenant. What? So 1 wound.
-1.
-1.
Who was the guy who could let you put stuff into Tactical Doctor?
The captain that you killed.
Ah, cool. Okay, so
1 wound. Cool.
Down to 8.
Yeah, so then Lieutenant Hellstorm will shoot his Mastercrafted bolter into it. Hits. And then wounds at -1 and 2 damage.
5.
Ah, fantastic. Didn't save. I think the Centurion will also shoot into the Doomsday Arc. So we've got the heavy bolter first, hitting on 3s, re-rolling. I'll hit. And then wounded on 5s, re-rolling 1s.
Another 1.
Counts.
Yep.
So 2 wounds at -2 because it's heavy bolter. 1 goes through.
So, because it's a Necron vehicle, it's the only vehicle in the world which goes down to the lowest bracket when it's on half wound.
Wow.
Most of them is 1 passed, but this one. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Just half.
And then we got the bolters. 3s re-rolling.
You can see he's quite shook up about his mates dying.
Exactly, he's not having a great time, is he? The 5s. No re-rolls, so 3 wounds, 3 normal save because there's no minus. That's 3 wounds. Yeah!
It's down to 4.
That's 4 wounds, fantastic. The Intercessor is going to shoot a bolt pistol into a Tomb Blade. He hits. He doesn't wound.
Yay.
Okay. That was it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little think because we've got the Dreadnought to shoot. And then I'm going to think about charging as well, potentially. So if I can charge, I might not shoot it. So we'll go in, we'll just be back in a second. So I'm going to go with the Dreadnought next. So the Dreadnought's going to put both guns into the Doomsday Arc. Reason being, it's only on 4 wounds, but we are trying to play an ITC game. Every point counts. I'm on the back foot. I've probably lost this game, but every point in a ranking system would put me up, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So every point I can gain, every point I take from you ups my strength of schedule as well. So
yeah, exactly. It's also that's one of the fun things about ITC is that even if you're losing, it's still worth fighting on. You should never quit because, as Mikey said, every point matters.
Exactly. So if I can get that, it's a kill. It's big game hunter, so it's definitely worth it. I mean, the destroyers are going to absolutely mince me, but I can't kill them this turn.
No.
But they'll probably come back.
Probably, yeah. So I'm going to shoot the Dreadnoughts over because of Wisdom of the Ancients. I'm out of CP, but I'm rerolling ones.
Aha.
It made a difference. Then it's strength 7, so it's 3 to wound. No rerolls. So that is 4 wounds at -2 and 2 damage each.
So 6s, 4 wounds, huh?
Yeah, 6 up saves.
None?
Failed them all. And then you have your Soundtech, and not Soundtech, Quantum Shielding save.
Yeah.
I keep calling it Soundtech, but it's not.
So I need to make 3 of these. I need to roll 3 ones.
Yeah. Here they are. You've not rolled many this game, so.
Here's something you've never heard before. Give me 3 ones. Nope.
Fantastic. 8 damage.
Does he blow up? Ooh,
He does not.
no.
Okay. Cool, so that's a kill. That's Big Game Hunter for this turn, which is going to be good.
Yep.
Okay, so now we have the Thunderfire Cannon, which is going to shoot into the Scarabs. They are very, very close. Thankfully, it doesn't have a minimum range. So 43 shots. So 7 shots, yeah. Hitting on 2s. And then wounding on 3s, which from 5.
Thankfully, you're not Iron Hands.
So I'm not.
No rerolls.
So 5 at -2.
Okay, so 1 dies and 1 is on 1 wound.
Cool, okay. So I think that's the end of the shooting phase. Oh, actually got the Tech Marine, this one. He's gonna shoot.
There's another one.
Yeah, this one here. So he's gonna shoot a bolt gun. Hits. Wounds, 1 save, no minus.
Save.
Made it, there we go. Okay. Cool. So that's the end of the shooting phase. I'm gonna go into the charge phase now.
Yeah.
The charge phase coming up next. Tech Marine is going to charge into the Scarabs. I'm just going to try and get a cheeky kill if I can. So charge range 5. Essentially, it's just going to run through the wall and charge to there. So whilst remaining 3 inches of the Thunderfire Cannon within an inch of you. So basically, I can't pile it in, or the Thunderfire Cannon will die. But you know, it's a cheeky kill. So I'm just going to check his loadout. But I'm pretty sure he has 2 servo arms, 2 Pound Fist attacks. So I'm just going to double check. Go with the Tech Marine next. So he's equipped with 2 servo arms, and then that's it. But I can only make 1 attack with each servo arm. He's got 3 attacks base, so 4 in the charge. So he's gonna make 2 attacks just with his fists and his close combat weapon.
If you do the close combat weapons first, you might kill the single base.
Exactly. So close combat weapon first, hitting on 3s. Both hit.
Doesn't get an extra attack for charging.
So he has 3 base, so +1 for charging, so 4 in total.
Aren't the servo arms in addition?
No, you can only allocate 1 attack to them. That's literally what I've just checked. Yeah. So 3 to wound, 1 wound. I need you to fail a 6 up save. Fantastic. There we go. So that is 1 base dead. Then we have 2 servo arms, which are going to be hitting on 4s, which both miss. Cool. So then I'm not going to consolidate, which means you're outside of combat as well, because you're more than an inch away, so you don't get to hit me back. So then I get to hit you with my Intercessor Sergeant.
Cool.
So 3 Power Fist attacks, hitting on 4s. 2 hits. 3s to wound.
Yep.
Bit aggressive, but that's 2 wounds, Nick.
Make
made
1.
1. Fantastic. D3 damage. Kills 1. Fantastic. Consistently killed.
Cool.
Tomb Blades. So that one
Kill
back.
1 in the back.
Okay.
So because I removed this one, I can't pile in with him because it's outside of squad range. I could pile in a bit, but then I would be outside of range. So I don't want to do that.
So you want to keep. So you could move, but you want to stay within the context.
Exactly.
So you're going to stand still
That's what
instead.
I was trying to say. But English is hard.
I suppose if you wanted to, you could consolidate towards the wall, and then this guy consolidates to here, so you're still being coherency.
Yeah, should be fine.
You'd have 5 attacks if you did that.
No, I still have 5 attacks now.
Yeah, true.
So doesn't really matter. So 5 attacks hitting on 3s.
And then 4.
Hitting on 4s. So it's
3 wounds.
wounds. On the 1 wound remaining, Sergeant.
Which he has no wounds remaining now. So he's dead. I'm going to leave him there for a minute.
Yep.
Do you want to do your consolidate? Do you want to consolidate?
No, I'll just remain.
Just stay still.
Yep.
Cool. So I'll just pull him out then.
Cool.
Cool. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. I mean, I got kill 1 and got hold 1.
Yep.
Can't complain to that. But we'll just double check the score and we'll be back with the final updates before we go into Battle Round 3. Battle Round 2, it is 14-11 to Dick, which is very good score so far.
Pretty pleased?
Yes, indeed. So, without further ado, shall we do the reanimation rolls before we go into turn 1?
Might as well.
Yeah. So he's on 4+ for the 2 Tomb Blades.
2 died.
To come back.
To come back. I mean, this is probably the first time this entire weekend I've actually managed to make one of these rolls. Because people always kill the entire unit. So.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing with reanimation, isn't it, right? It's like, if you can't kill the unit, is there much point shooting? So, there you go. So, let's go into Necrons turn 3. Okay, movement phase is complete for the Necrons. The Tomb Blades have come in. They look like they want to bully my Tech Marine. That'd be rude.
They really do.
They really do. The Tesla Tomb Blades have just jumped over to grab the objectives.
Yeah, they advanced, so there won't be Teslaing today.
Thank God.
Yep.
I'll take it. Obviously, this Cryptek has obviously moved out to grab this objective.
Yep.
And he's there to help with reanimation should anything go wrong. The Destroyers have moved over, looking like they want to murder these guys.
They're trying to.
Yeah.
I moved the Doomsday Arc up to be in rapid fire range of them, and also to hold this objective.
Okay.
I'm not holding this objective.
You are currently holding all but this one.
Yep.
Except for that one and that one.
Yep.
That's cool. Okay. So, is there anything else in the movement phase?
No, Scars stay put.
Scars
I'm hoping to kill the Tech Marine with all the gauze. I'll kill the Centurion with this guy.
Yeah. And then the Destroyers will do the rest.
Yeah, the Destroyers and the Doomsday Arc will kill the... Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so with that, let's go into the shooting phase.
Cool.
Hey, shooting phase. Where would you like to start, Dick?
I think I will begin with this guy. He will shoot everything into the Centurion.
Okay, so D6 shots from the big gun.
D6 shots.
3 shots.
Hitting on freeze.
Yay! Yay! Thank God, it's finally gone my way.
Okay.
Okay, what's next? Is that it? End of the turn?
That's almost the end of the turn. I will shoot the Doomsday Arc into the Intercessors.
Everything?
Everything.
Okay, cool.
Because the 20 shots are probably not going to kill him.
Sure.
We'll see. So he is not degraded. So 16 hit.
Yeah.
So 10 wounds, -1.
10 wounds, -1. I put my dice down somewhere, so I'm just going to grab them. Saves at -1, so 10 4-ups. That is 1, 2, and a half dead.
2.5.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, and a half.
Cool. Big cannon is 3 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on freeze. 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. -2.
Okay, so 2 5-ups. Made 1. So the first one's just going to kill the sergeant.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright.
Ooh. What would I like to do next? Do you know? Do you think?
No, I think I'm good. I'm going to shoot the Tomb Blades into him.
I like playing against you, Dick, because you just know what you're doing. A lot of people have to stop and think a lot, and you're just like, no, I'm just going to, this is what I'm going to do.
Well, I mean, it's like, I have like 4 units, so it's also easy to do. And you've got less units, so it's
I
also
certainly
easy.
do. Okay, so the Tesla.
Yeah, so the Tesla, which is not exploding today, everyone who can will fire into him. I think that is 5 guys.
Okay.
And then the 3 guys will shoot into him. I think he should be closer.
Yeah.
Not gonna do anything, but so 3 guys first. 3 guys is
12 shots.
double as many shots as I thought.
Okay.
I had in my hand. 1 less though.
Okay, so into Gabe.
Into Gabe. Hitting on force because they advanced.
Yeah. And then forced wound.
Is his toughness 5?
I believe so, yeah. We did roll the 3, but so we don't have to check. So 2 up saves.
Yeah.
All good.
Good. Cool.
And then the other 5 into the lone intercessor with grenade launcher.
Let's see. 4s.
Was it worth the point?
Does it cost only 1 point?
I think so, yeah. The auxiliary grenade launcher.
I thought it was free.
Maybe.
6 wounds.
6 wounds.
Statistically, he dies.
He does? He does. Goodbye, man. R.I.P. F in the chat.
F in the chat for it, yeah.
Okay, so that's the Tomb Blades done.
Yep.
You have these Tomb Blades and you have the Destroyers.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot 3 of the Destroyers into the last remaining Centurion.
and the other 3 are going to go into Gabriel Angelos. Because we hate him.
Well, can you target him? Because he's... Well, I suppose if you did... You'd have to have a look, because... No, I suppose... Yeah, he's always going to be closer.
Should be close.
Yeah. It's alright, it's fine. He's always
I think
closer.
he's not the closest to these 3 guys.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's true. My bad.
yeah. Okay. Which one do you want to do first?
He's a Centurion, I think. And he's going to live.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
Freeze, rerolling ones naturally.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 miss. 2 miss.
Cool.
So 7 hits. Freeze to wound. No rerolls. 5 minus 3.
5 at -3.
So 5 ups.
So I've got a question. If the heavy bolter on his arm is touching cover, does that mean he's in cover?
No.
5 ups.
I mean, that's pretty good.
First 3.
Feels 3. And he does 5 wounds.
Okay, so that's a Centurion destroyed.
Cool.
Cool, then into Gabe, who will not take a single wound, I'm sure.
Would actually be kind of fun. He'll run into me and kill everyone with
Maybe.
his Thunderhammer.
That would be very fun.
So freeze, rerolling the 2 ones. 8 hit.
Yeah. And 3 to wound. Looks like 5?
5.
5 for plus invulnerables. Okay, failed 2.
How many wounds does he have? 7?
No, it doesn't have 7, I believe it's 6. We'll roll it and find out. You've done 5, so we're gonna have to go find out. In the white dwarf that doesn't, well, he's taken 5. In the white dwarf that doesn't have any rules but his now, because all the Blood Ravens chapter rules got deleted.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you had a lot of fun playing with it for like 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. So I'm just going to double check how many wounds he's got. In fact, have 6 wounds, so he has 1 remaining. Which is super good.
Yeah, he's going to charge into me and then shut down.
Yeah. Probably. Okay, so then we got all the Gorths from the Tomb Blades over here into the single Tech Marine, who's manning the gun.
Let's see, it's going to be 32 shots. This is all in rapid fire range. Just going to do 29 now because I don't have any more dice.
Okay. I'm sorry, I couldn't cater to your amount of dice you need.
Well, people should just buy less of the dice. Then I would have more.
Exactly.
Freeze to wound. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. How many wounds does he have? 4? I think.
4 wounds, yeah. So 10 wounds at -2?
Yeah, so 2 up save?
Yeah. So 4 plus?
He did.
He did. Along with the Thunderfire. So I think he might get Killmore this turn.
I think so.
And that was just 2 units.
Yeah.
On its own.
So
Don't mind the rest.
That was my turn. I'm not going to charge Gabe because he's going to die in Overwatch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is basically it.
That was a really good turn.
Yeah.
I have 4 models remaining. So I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory. I am going to try and kill those destroyers before I go. So we'll be back after the Space Marines movement phase. The phase is complete for the Space Marines. As I said, I'm going to take every single point I can.
You should.
So the lieutenant has moved into the building, out of line of sight of the destroyers.
Yeah, it's actually quite a big oversight. I mean, how many attacks does Gabe get?
6 on the charge.
So if you roll like perfect, you could kill the entire squad with just Gabe.
Which would be amazing.
Yeah, it would actually be amazing.
So he's moved there, he's just over an inch, so he can't fail the charge. The lieutenant can go in first, he's also just over an inch, so he can't fail the charge. So I can stop the Overwatch and then go in and punch him.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
So
he also does mortal wounds on the charge as well, so I could.
Does he?
I could kill.
And you still have the Dreadnought, which
I do
should be
still have
able
the
to kill
Dreadnought.
at least one.
Yes, indeed. So if the Dreadnought has stayed still. But my plan was with the Dreadnought is that I'm actually going to split fire. So I'm going to shoot into the Scarabs with 1. Because you have 2 Scarabs remaining for a cheap kill in case I don't kill the destroyers.
Good, amazing.
So I think I want to split fire because they have, what, 3 wounds each?
Yeah.
Ooh, so I'd have to wound with all of them.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm not going to split fire, I'm going to shoot into the Scarabs.
Cool.
For a cheap kill.
I think it's the right choice.
Yeah, so just Dreadnought into the Scarabs. It's a good job because I literally missed with half. Strength 7, so 2s.
Yep.
2s to kill. So I wound 3 times.
So it's not enough.
Not enough to kill them.
So there's one.
Damn.
I mean, in total it would be good, but it's because they have 3 wounds each.
Yes.
So one wound left.
Okay. So, come on, Tech Marine. He's definitely made with his bolt gun.
Cool.
All or nothing.
He stayed still as well. Bolt of discipline.
Oh my god, he stayed still.
He did.
2 shots and 2s. 1 hit. 3's the wound. 1 wound. Don't you dare make your 6-up save. Don't you dare. Oh, thank God. So that is 1 kill.
That is a kill.
That is a point. There's a point more than I had a minute ago, so it is a very good move. Okay, so no other shooting. Let's go into the charge phase. The lieutenant will charge first. He does charge 8 inches, so he's just going to charge to here.
Doesn't Gabe have crack grenades?
No,
You lose
he
them when
lost
you
them when I got the index. I did gain attacks though, so I can't complain.
No.
The Gabe will charge in 5 inches to here. Oops, I'll just knock him over.
Yeah.
And I'll be back in the fight phase. So at the end of the charge phase, he has leap into the fray. So he slams into you, like shoulder barges you on the way in. So on a 4+, he'll do D3 mortal wounds. He does do D3 mortal wounds. They have 3 wounds each.
Yeah, you have.
Here we go, I need another 5 or 6.
It's a 1.
No! Okay, so that's 1 wound, 1 mortal wound, which is good.
Want to CP reroll it?
I could if I would if I could, but I cannot because I don't have any. So we've done 1 wound. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with Lieutenant first, so to try and kill that one before Gabe strikes. So Lieutenant has 3 attacks base. He has a chainsword and 1 for charging. So 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s with a reroll. With a reroll. Damn it. 4 hits. And then and it's 3, not 3, so it's 5 to win rerolling 1s. So I can't kill 1, which is a shame.
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, take 1. Yeah, cool. I forgot they have 3 wounds, not 4. I don't kill 1, it's on 1 wound. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I wasn't expecting to happen anyway. I had to be lucky to do that. So Gabe with 6 attacks with his Thunderhammer. It's not a Thunderhammer, it is God Splitter.
Which is probably better.
Yes, indeed. So it's basically a Thunderhammer on a 6 to wound. I do a mortal wound in addition.
Ah.
Here we go. Here we go. So it's 3s to hit, but I reroll. There's still chance, everybody. Oops, I'll actually roll that one. All hit.
Awesome.
3s to wound. So because I'm wounding you, do I decide the order you take?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's your turn.
Oh, fantastic. So hopefully we're on 6 to wound.
Yeah, you should.
And then all of them wound. So wounding on
3.
Yeah, 3's just checking. 3's to wound. Rerolling 1s.
Yeah, ooh, that's pretty good.
Rerolling 1s. Ah, so 1 failed, but I did cause a mortal wound.
Yeah.
So that kills the final guy. And the guy 1 wound, sorry. And then 5 saves, it's 6 up.
Is it just -3?
Just -3. I mean, I got mortal wounds, so I can't complain.
No.
6 ups. Oh, you made 1. Damn. That would have been glorious to run into combat and destroy them. Oh, man. So which one would you like to survive? The one on the objective?
Yeah.
Damn. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have let you take the bad guy. Leave the bad guy.
Why? It doesn't matter because you still get it.
Oh yeah, that's true. I've got 2 dudes there. Cool. Would you like to attack back with your 1 attack?
My 2 attacks?
2 attacks.
Oh.
Apologies. Into Gabe, I presume? He has 1 wound?
Yep.
Oh, you can
He has
go to
1
the...
wound?
Gabe only has 1 wound remaining, yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Does a wound. Okay. Now I need you to do a morale test.
Yeah. If I roll a 6,
I know. I need you to roll the 6, Dick.
I mean, we've been doing it for a long while.
You have. Please
Pick
roll.
a dice. Pick any dice.
Don't make me do it. That one. It's a 5. You passed morale by 1. You needed to roll a 5.
Yep.
And there we go. So I do get kill 1. I don't get marked for death. I think you're probably going to kill me next turn.
Yeah. I mean, definitely.
Definitely going to kill me. Yeah. Because basically what's going to happen is these guys are going to move over here, delete him. These guys are going to come over and delete these 2 along with the destroyer.
Yep.
And then the Doomsday Ark could probably move over and try and shoot the Dreadnought or the Tech Ring that's left.
Probably. What I could do is see how many destroyers could come back.
Yeah, this will be the decider.
Yeah, probably. Just 1.
Just 1.
But still probably enough to kill.
Still 2 destroyers. That's going to kill half of it
Yep.
over there. So what we'll do, we'll quickly run through the rest of the turns and find out the final score.
Sure.
So we'll be back in a second. Right, so we just quickly ran through the turns. We knew how it was going to go. Dick did end up tabling me on turn 4. As you can see, just came over, deleted the Dreadnought. It was a bit rough, that turn 1. That turn 1 was really good. But so we ran through the final turn. So what was the final score, Dick?
Final score is 36 to me and 13 to you.
Okay, so not a terrible losing score. I mean, it wasn't a complete whitewash. But I did get most of those points after turn 1.
Yeah, you did. It was just, I was quite amazed about the amount of damage you did back to me, but it still wasn't enough.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll have a sit down and have a proper chat about the game. So back in a second. So guys, there you go. That was 2,000 points of Necrons versus Ultramarines, and my god, they have some firepower.
Yeah, they do. If it goes well, it goes well.
They're literally, the stars aligned for that one.
The star gods.
The star gods aligned, yeah. I'm not really sure what else I could have done to counter that, to be honest, except for like completely hiding the repulsors in those corners. But I'm so split up at that point.
Yeah. It probably would have been the best play actually, because I was also in the corners, but due to line of sight things, I wouldn't have been able to see one with more than one.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I should have done that retrospectively, obviously, because I could just completely shift them.
Yeah.
I mean, I gave it a good go after losing those.
Yeah, you did. I mean, your return fire, as I said, was amazing. I don't think I certainly did not expect you to kill all 3 of the flyers.
Neither did I. I mean, the aggressors coming in, being in tactical doctrine with that Waller trait was super good. They just kicked out loads of firepower at all at AP -1. They did only had reroll 1s to wound at that point.
Yeah.
Rerolling hits, but reroll 1s to wound.
Yeah.
The Centurions did quite well with their Seal of Oath. Probably a little bit worse than what I would have liked, but
yeah, it's one of those things again with because of the strat, the mortal wound stratagem. Because you had to move them all the way to the side, it was hard for them to make their mark. Because if they would have shot at stuff like the Tomb Blades, it would have been a lot nastier.
Yeah, exactly. But them's the breaks at the end of the day. I won the roll off and then you seized. I mean, what can you do? So I do think that I reckon probably next season the ITC they'll make it so you just roll, whoever rolls just drops their entire army rather than having.
You think so?
Yeah, because at the minute they have the alternating one, which is, I think they'll probably just make it so just match Chapter Approved 2018. But then again, they might.
I'm not sure.
They might change it in 2019.
A lot of people don't like, at least the things I hear on like signals on the front line and such. I'm not sure that they will do the totally deploy your entire army first, and then the other guy deploys his entire army. I mean, I'd like to. I think it's just easier on my brain.
Yeah, you don't have to like calculate like which one shall I drop before he drops. Like maybe I should have deployed my warsuit first, like up in your deployment zone, so that maybe that could have controlled how you then deployed.
Yeah, probably could have. If you would have deployed them basically like here or somewhere in the center, I probably wouldn't have put any Doomsday Arcs here, which would have made line of sight a real big issue, because these things block a lot of line of sight.
Yeah, they do. So there you go. Every day is a school day after all.
It is.
So
you've just been schooled by Necrons.
I certainly have. So thank you very much for the game. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
so
great fun.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle report. Once again, make sure you do check out the Alliance Open for their events in the Netherlands. Make sure you tune in. What goes on? What you say?
Yeah, I was going to say the website to go to if you want to check it out is alliancearmory.net.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So if you want to check out, have a look at some event dates, some team events or whatever.
Yep.
If there's still tickets, we don't know. It could be.
I think there's always more events coming up. We're doing an Ironman as well. At the end of February. So 5 games back to back, all in one go.
Wow.
I'm hoping to make it a major, but we'll see.
We'll see. That should be a wicked event.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be tiring, but wicked.
Yeah.
What time do you start?
I think about 9 AM. It should end after 3 AM as well.
Wow. Okay. So fair play to that guy who wins that one.
Exactly. That's an whole new dimension.
It certainly does. So there you go. So thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been Hellstormwargaming. You guys have been fantastic, and hopefully we'll catch you in the next one.
See you guys.
See you later.
Start with a clap.
Tasty. Premium.
Warhammer 40 apostrophe 000.
Beat bot. Death to the arc.
By the time you're on camera now, you're just like,
1750, is that okay?
yeah.
1750! Battle will be done! I like being a drone. Hello and welcome to this Lord of the Rings Battle Miniatures video game. James.
Hit it with the camera.
Behind the memes.
Thank you very much for subscribing, supporting us doing what we love to do, and hopefully you do love and enjoy watching it.